Alright guys, so before we get started with this video, please go and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Remember, we're giving away this Supreme clipper once we reach 25K. So the sooner we get to that, the sooner we can give this away to a lucky subscriber. We just want to show our thanks for you guys' support. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so we're about to start out by making our first initial ball guideline with the wall detailers. And then here, I'm just taking the number 1 guard, and it's all the way open. And these are the Andis double magnetic guards. So I'm just going with the grain with his wave pattern. I'm just taking my time, just going with the grain. And being careful in this crown area not to gapping. If you're unsure how to cut the crown, just take your time, just comb the hair for a while before you cut it to see how it grows. And then here the number 1 guard is all the way closed, and I'm just making everything even on the sides. Just making it easier on myself. And then we're going to start out with the lever all the way open, no guard, and we're going up 1 inch to make our second guideline. And then as usual, we just close the lever all the way and go up 1/4 inch. And we're going to do that 3 times. So I'm just going to sit back and let you watch. And don't be scared to attack that bottom line. It's got to come out, so just go at it. And just repeat the steps 2 more times. This clipper is really starting to grow on me, by the way. I was a big Wall Legend fan, and I still am, but I feel like I'm starting to use the fast feeds more and more. And then we're going to open it up one last time. Just trying to make sure everything's nice and blended. And right here, I'm going to take the number 1 guard, and I'm going to go all the way to the ridge of his head. So this way, I'm using the number 1 all the way open because that's what we're blending into. We know we're not going to go higher than that, so I'm just going to go ahead and make that guideline all the way to the top. And then you just close the lever and go with the grain to knock everything back smooth again. And now we take the number 1 guard and close it all the way. Just making another guideline. Now you're really going to start to see the blend come together after we make this guideline. And it's really important to comb after so many strokes to keep the hair even and calm down. So that way you know what you're fading. So here we have the number 0 guard, and the lever is all the way closed. And we're just going right up under that number 1 closed. And you can see now the blend is starting to come together. And see how I'm not digging into the fade? I'm keeping the blade flush up against his head. I'm not really digging into it.
He said, no, I'm good.
And here I just open the number one just a little bit. Just trying to get out any dark spots that I see. And right here, I'm just gonna do what you call spot mopping. You see that dark line right there? I'm just gonna take it and just flick my wrist on that line. And you can see I'm not using the whole blade. I'm using the far left 3 teeth in the blade. I'm not trying to create another guideline. That's why I'm not using the whole blade. I'm just using a couple of teeth. You see, I'm just flicking at that line to get those dark spots out. And this is why I like the fast feeds, because it makes it really easy to blend. So. Here I'm just smoothing out that ridge one more time, just to make sure everything's nice and blended. And then here I'm taking the wall detailers and just edging him up. And always ask your clients, you never know who has what type of skin type, so it's important to just always ask them if the clippers are biting. They shouldn't be in the first place, but you know, you never know. Some people have sensitive skin. Just trying to keep it as natural and sharp as possible. Whew. And then here I'm not digging into his beard because he likes to keep it thick. So I'm just gonna keep it as natural as possible. And I'm gonna go behind this with the razor, so. Everything nice and wide. And then here, this is just a time lapse of the other side, so I'm just gonna sit back and let you watch. Same steps I did on the other side, just in a much sped up version. I'm just edging him up on this side.
Right back over there, fence.
And then here I'm just trimming down the edges to make his hair lay down on his line up. And then we just go to work. Like I said, just keep everything natural. You want it sharp, but you want it as natural as possible. I think that fade came together. You guys let me know what you think. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Sheesh. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. Please help us get to 25,000 subscribers so we can give away this Supreme Clipper. Thanks for watching, guys.